Hey there, this is Katherine Cartwright. Welcome. I am sharing a new card kit from Stamps of Life. This is the Love You More collection. This is December 2023's card kit. You get an A1 sized strawberry, fold it. There's some little heart-shaped treats in there, ribbon. You've got some stickers. There is a card here that I'm going to use to create a card front that has a treat for club members. There's some word dies. There's a bonus word die this month and some pearls. You always get a storage envelope and some mailing envelopes. So when your cards are ready, you can drop them in the mail. And then there's some cardstock here. So let me go through those colors. So you've got some powdered sugar. There's guava, bright pink, cranberry. We've got chocolate, a deep brown, pixie, green apple, and then bubble gum, and then there is twig, and here is strawberry, a lighter red to round out that collection. Here's the Love You More collection paper pad. There are 24 pieces, and included in this paper pad are some images that are already colored for you. If you are a club member, you have received the stamp and die set. If you're a die-hard member, and those dies you can use, these are from the chocolate strawberry to stamp, you can use those to cut out your printed strawberries if you're in the card kit. So everything really works together. So I'm just showing you the 4 dies there. And then there's an additional, the larger plate of strawberries coordinates with an additional add-on die set. So I'm just going to continue flipping through so you can see the patterns. Again, they're double-sided, nice heavyweight paper. If you've never used the Stamps of Life patterned paper, it is really, really thick and great for cutting and then, of course, layering for cards. So here I have run through these dies through my die cutting machine, and I just wanted to pull them out so you could see what you get. So you've got these fun strawberries that are already ready to go. They don't need to be colored, which is so nice. And then I think there are a total of 4 pages of those. You get a bunch. So on this first card, I'm going to jump right in. This is a card that was included in the card kit. And on the back, there's a special surprise for card kit members. So if you have the card kit, you know. And so I'm just using this front. There was a little section on the end I trimmed off. And here I have a quick and easy card. I can mail it just like this, and it has everything on it ready to go. But I'm going to add a few of these heart puffy stickers, these gold puffy stickers. I'm just trying to decide which size I want to put on there and where I want to put them. So I love this heart shape, the shape of this heart. It has been, I think, in the line in a different collection. Maybe it was a Valentine at one point, but I love the way the heart is kind of elongated. And so it's just really a little bit something different. And there we've got some sparkly goodness, and this card is ready to go. All right. So moving on, I have cut a background, a heart background, and I added that to gold cardstock, a mirror cardstock. And then I'm going to layer this onto my card base. So I've got that beautiful tray of strawberries that I'm going to put on the front of my card. And then I have a quick and easy card just by doing some die cutting. And I will add a sentiment later at some point. I couldn't decide what I wanted to add on the outside, but I'll add something later from my collection. So I'm just going to use some foam tape here. I've got these sheets of foam that I'm going to use to pop up my tray of strawberries. So cute. And just gives some fun dimension to this card. Love that. So there we go. I have a quick and easy card with a lot of sparkle using that gold paper. And it's just some foil paper that I had in my craft stash. I've got some of these strawberries here. I love these stickers. I have used them before. They've had some different ones in different patterns in previous kits, and I used it to make a background with it. It was so, so, so cute. And they're so colorful and just really high quality and easy to use. So I'm just getting out my ink pad here, and I'm going to stamp this off. This ink pad desperately needs some ink. I think I've used it a couple of times and said that. And I always just forget to ink it up, but it needs a little more ink on it. So I'm just going to stamp it off and make sure I've got a good impression here. But I do need to put a little extra ink on this, and this is Strawberry, my favorite red from Stamps of Life. I'm going to stamp this, and this stamp is from the club set, the chocolate strawberries to stamp. Wishing you a berry-licious birthday. So I'll add something on the front related to birthday. I'm just not quite sure what. Love it. And I decided that it needed a little something extra, so I want to use some of this ribbon. This ribbon is so beautiful, and it's so soft too. That was one of the things I noticed. It just had the softest ribbon, and it has a really pretty shine to it. I think you can kind of pick up on that on the camera. So it's just a lovely, lovely ribbon. Love the pattern on there. So I'm just going to knot this off, and then I will work on trimming up the tails of my ribbon. I'm not going to do a big bow on this one. I'm just going to leave the ribbon knotted as is. And I'll trim off this other end and get those as close as I can to kind of looking the same length. And then that is ready to go. So cute. Love those strawberry stickers. Okay, I haven't used this die in a while. It is I think it's the Pillow Box is its technical name. If you've followed me at all, you know this is a die I would never, ever, 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 ever part with. And I don't say never very often, but I would not part with this. This die has saved me so many times for doing a gift card at Christmas time or birthday. I love to give gift cards, but I like to dress them up a little bit. So it's just a little something more, and this Pillow Box die has been it for me. You can also put some treats in there, like some little candy bars or something. You can fit a few things in there, but I often use it for gift cards. And they're just so much fun to make, so easy. It's one pass through your die cutting machine, add a little glue and adhesive, and you are done. All right, so I did have a circle from one of the circle flippets that I cut from some patterned paper, because I want to add just a little bit more to this box. And you can see it's got a little finger notch there. So when you close it up, you'll be able to open it right back up. But it's self-closing, so to speak. I'm going to add some foam tape to this beautiful strawberry. And then I'll add that onto my circle. So, so, so pretty. And I love the Love You More. I say that to my children all the time. So I love that it is on paper, and then we also received a word die that says that, Love You More. So that means a lot to me. Okay, so I've added some adhesive here, and I'm going to add this to the front of my pillow box here, and then I'm going to find my little pearls. I wanted to add a little something extra to it. You could add some ribbon, you could add a tag if you wanted to. The sky is the limit with this little treat box. And there is my pearl. I knocked it and it flew away. So I had to go find it, and then I'm going to put another one on the other side there. And that will be ready to go when I'm ready to fill it. Okay, so now I've got a fun flip it card base, and I have cut some paper. There are some layering dies as well. So I could have done this layer that I'm showing you in a solid paper and then put a patterned paper on top. But I just put the pattern paper directly on here. But you have a lot of options with this particular flip it, and I'll be sure and link it in the description. It's a pretty recent one to the Stamps of Life collection. And I used guava paper for this, I should say. And now I'm going to add a bubble gum tag, layer tag on top. Then next, I love that there's some layering, so you can add some interest to your card very quickly. And then I've got a white one as well. I'm going to use some of those pre-cut strawberries. They saved me a ton of time, which is so nice. That's one of the things I really like about the card kit is those pre-printed images that you can quickly cut out and make very quick cards with. I'm going to glue my center strawberry directly on, and then I'll use some of these little foam adhesive pieces to pop up the strawberries on the front. And it fits just right on the front of this flip it card. There we go. Now I need to add a stamp to the back of this. You could leave this blank if you wanted to write your little note there. I often stamp these and then I will add a little note somewhere. Sometimes I'll write on the back if it's a pattern, or I will use a sticky note so somebody can reuse this card. It just kind of depends on what I'm using it for. But this one is definitely going to be birthday themed. Wishing you a very sweet and chocolatey day. So I would use that probably for a birthday, but I guess you could just use it for thinking of you. I'm thinking of you today, hoping you have a great day. So cute. And here I am again with this beautiful ribbon. I'm going to trim this down. And I think I'm not making big bows because I want to save the ribbon. I tend to hoard my ribbon and my paper, especially when the ribbon is so pretty. But I'll go ahead and use a little bit on this card. Okay, flip that. And then I did want to add a few more things. Again, just totally loving these stickers in this card kit this time. And then I'm going to add the tiniest one there, but I'm going to move my middle one just a little bit to kind of cover, not cover the whole card. And then I've got room for the little tiny one. But I love chocolate covered strawberries. They are delicious. Okay, so moving on, I've got the A1 strawberry folded, and I am not going to use this one as a folded. I'm going to use it for a card front, so to speak, to fill the front of my card. And I have off camera cut the pieces out of that. You can see the die to the left. And then there's also an additional layering piece, so you could even add more layers if you wanted to in this folded. I just don't have those shown on screen. And there's also a way to cut out the little strawberry pieces at top. So I'm just going to add the top of my strawberry here. I used a piece of pattern paper. And then the chocolate portion is a piece also from that patterned paper pad. I'm going to glue this down. Looks so, so cute. And then I want to add a little bit more. There's that Friends die that's included in this card kit as a little extra something from Stamps of Life for being a member. And I am going to pop that up with some foam, but I do want to use another little tiny piece of ribbon, and I'm going to tie this on top of my strawberry because I just love that color. And I'm guessing, I think this color must be Twig because chocolate is much darker. So I think the color of this ribbon would be Twig, which is the lighter brown cardstock. Ginger Sap is the lightest of the brown cardstocks at Stamps of Life. So this is kind of the middle of it. Okay, and I'm trying to decide where to put my friends on here. So, so, so cute. I used some red cardstock and then just put white on top. And I've got some more of these little pearls back in. They're kind of this muted gold color. So, so, so pretty. And I'm going to take some of these little tiny ones and I'm going to add these to the top of my strawberry where the stem meets the flesh of the berry. And I'm going to just use my pokey tool here, getting these off and adding them to my card. So I'm trying to decide where I want to put them. I've got, I'm trying to keep my numbers kind of odd. So I had 5 right there, and then I decided to add 2 more on each side. And it worked pretty well with where that ribbon fell. So I've kind of got an odd number. Nature likes odd numbers, things in odd pairs. So love how that part turned out. Okay, so I'm going to add some foam to it. And then I have off camera created a card base using a piece of pattern paper onto a twig card base. And then I have also stamped an inside for this card so that it is ready to go. Sometimes when I have a darker card base like this, I like to put a piece of lighter paper in there so it is ready to be written on. Now I decided I needed just a little something more. So I found, I had some little glue dots on my desk and they're craft size. So they're a little bit larger, but I'm kind of smushing them up and putting them on the top of these adorable hearts. There were something like this, some 3D elements in a previous card kit that had kind of a snowflake. So it had like little dots that were, in a shape. And so these are similar in that they are a heart shape, but I love them. They fit perfectly in the little crook of that strawberry. Okay, so this was a quick video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to do a quick little recap here. Here's that little pre-printed card base, a postcard, I should say, that I used to create that first card, and then I used the heart background. Here is the A1 heart folded, not heart folded, the A1 strawberry folded. Sorry, getting my words confused. With the hearts on it, I should say. And then here is the flip it card with the strawberries on front, and then rounding out is this little box for treats or a gift card. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave me a message and I'll get back to you. Be sure to check out all the clubs at Stamps of Life. They've got several now. And so this is the card kit and the Love You More collection. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.